Hello there, this is Rebecca with Create with Rebecca, and today I'm back with a video to show you how I like to document vacations and mini trips that I go on. And I love carrying around these small little scrapbook type travel notebooks, and this is one that I really put together using material and just kind of fun stuff. And so I just want to kind of do a walkthrough of how I like to document my trips. So this is actually one that I used a traveler's notebook, and I actually, excuse me, sorry, I'm getting over a cold, so my throat gets kind of crazy sometimes, but in this little travel notebook, I still need to add photos to it and just kind of, you know, kind of fix it up, but I wanted to show you real quick. I basically took a travel notebook and I covered it with just different kind of ephemera, washi, one of my Cupcake Girls, because Cupcake Girls go on an adventure, and then I sealed it in with a kind of like Mod Podge, but it's a little bit thicker glue. I don't really have it handy, but this is one of the glues that I use. It's just what I know is with decoupage, it kind of makes it sticky, but this is a real good brand, and I got it at Hobby Lobby for $6.99. And so it kind of just seals it in. This one is actually like this is matte, but this is more like a glossy finish. So inside, what I did was I took just a regular, I created this myself using staples and a thick piece of cardstock, and then I put in paper. And then I also intertwined just different kind of sheets of, you'll see how it's added to the front and the back of different kind of cardstock. So let me just kind of show you a little bit how I documented our trip. Again, there's some pictures that I need to add in here and some journaling, but as I went along my trip, I kept times of the different cities that we drove through, and you know, kind of did a little documentation. I'd like to go in here and fill in some color and things like that, but just some different ways to document our trip. Went to see Elvis in Graceland, and of course different things that I picked up while I was there. So, you know, just this is a great idea, and it can fit right into your traveler's notebook or your planner, and you can document as you go. So the next one I want to show you, this is a little one that I created for a girls trip that I did. It was just a weekend trip, but we went and saw a friend that we hadn't seen in a really long time, and so it was a really fun road trip. And what I did was I stuck some pens and stuff in here so that way I could document also. But let me open it up here, and this is when, you know, I haven't done this in a while, but this was at when you could stitch the lettering, and of course there's my daughter. But just, you know, again, using different size papers, I just created different elements in here, and it's on. In this particular book, I sewed right down the middle, and I used a little bit thicker thread, and then I also sewed several times to keep that in place. One of the things I do like to add into my travel notebooks is an envelope, and that way you can keep kind of like little tickets and receipts and things like that of your trip. So that was one of the vacation trips that I documented. And in this one, this is one of those Amy Tan little travel notebooks. I like this size. It fits perfectly in your purse. One of the things that I liked about it had an envelope also included in it. And so that was always, to me, is a nice little bonus. But I'll just kind of flip through this as well. And this was a trip I went to Galveston. This was actually a work trip, but I wanted to make it also just kind of like a little fun documentation of a small, actually, moment away from home. You know, I mean, it's fun to look back on things like this about what did we do. Another fun thing I like to do is cut out a map and show your route. I think I did that also in this little travel notebook, and this was actually the state. I think it had a. Let me see, I just flipped through there, I saw that. But it had like a little, I think it was one of those stickers that I had or something that showed the United States. And then I just kind of stuck, of course I can't find it right now, and I just stuck a little sticker on there that we're here, so that's kind of fun to do that as well. I can't find it right now, but I did see that. It was kind of a little sticker that came in a kit or something like that. But you know, you could find a map, or if you're traveling, you can actually order the map for that area, and then you can document either the route you took or the cities you stopped in. So I want to do, this is one of my favorite things to do is, and you know, something like this you could do just for your day-to-day. Let me see if I can show you up close. This is basically a day-by-day of your daily routine. You know, like take shower, you draw a little shower head, start packing, wake up, brasses, get dressed, you know, just your different day. Take, you know, little doodles. It is just so cute because, you know, you can, it's just fun little things to keep up with. And, I don't know, I like it. It's just a fun, way to document, and creative way to document your day. Oh yeah, we were all excited about the duvet and the hotel room. That was just, you know, of course someone was looking down in it and turned it on, and you can just imagine what happened. It was quite hilarious. And of course I had to take a picture of it. And then this was food that we ate, stuff from the hotel, just little memorabilia. And, you know, just adding pictures and postcards. I like to pick up postcards. Flowers were beautiful there. And again, this is something you can create using a traveler's notebook. And purse that I bought there, I was loving Vera Bradley. And this is neat. These library card holders, you can attach those anywhere. This one I did with washi, and then they serve as an envelope too. So yeah, so this summer when we're planning a trip, we're gonna, these are great to carry along, and especially, you know, if you have little pictures. But what I've noticed, what I really like a lot, not only in pictures, but the journaling. The journaling really captures the feelings that you have at the time, the moment, and that's something that I've learned over several years of doing these little books, that the journaling, never forget your journaling, because it tells more than sometimes even a picture. Even though a picture can be 1,000 words, so can journaling makes a big difference. So anyway, I appreciate you stopping in, and I will see you in my next video.